What's up? Welcome back, and we're gonna do another review. So yeah, let's get this started. Today we are looking at the Battlogue Quant. Alright, yes, I know I didn't sound too enthused about that, but I shot like 4 videos back to back, and this is like another one. Today we are looking at the Battlogue Quant, and it's a pretty cool little Gundam for an HG. Probably one of the cheapest out there. Pros and cons. Pros, it's cheap, of course, like I just said. It's posable. It can stand up on its own. It comes with its own stand already. Super plus. Lot of pros. Cons, it doesn't come with anything really too extravagant. It's not like your multi-gimmicked Gundam models that come with a billion things. This is pretty basic and to the point. It's very true to the show itself. So yeah, with that being said, I did go back and watch Battlogue Gundam, and I'm still currently watching it, and I'm actually enjoying it. Battlogue Quant, here it is. Let's get a closer look into this. Alright, the Battlogue Quant. It comes with your GN sword and your GN shield. It is a very versatile action figure toy because it can stand up on its own, but it does come with this cool little stand, and it's definitely worth, I think I paid 18 bucks for it, but 18 bucks is not bad. This line of the HG series for the Battlogue Gundams is actually probably some of the cheapest on the market to get your hands on. So with that being said, all the Battlogue Gundams I bought, especially the HG series for Battlogue Gundams, the most expensive one I bought was a Virtue HG for 25 bucks tops. That's enough of my excessive rambling. Check out those series. They're super cheap. They come in cool boxes. Most of them do come with the display stand, but not all of them. I know this one, 2 others do right off the bat, and I have them in the series. But right now we're doing the Quant. Next one's going to be the Dynamez, which I've built already. We'll go to that in the next one. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. Let's go to pose and articulation and talk about the stand. Something just fell off of that. What the fuck was that? Okay, figured out what that was. It was the hand unit. Let's get that back on real quick. Alright, there we go. Stay on there. Anyway, going back. We'll put the stand to the side for a minute and we'll go to posing. Stands up by itself. There we go. Stands up by itself, and you can pretty much put that in any position. It does come with the GN sword, turns into the GN beam rifle. Not really a beam rifle. I guess it's considered a beam rifle because this is the solar powered Gundams. But yes, the GN sword turns into the GN rifle, which just turns in like that. You take out the hand unit and flip that down, and then you have the GN. I guess it would be a rifle in that situation, so you switches between the GN sword and the GN rifle. It does have these little slots that go into the top of the forearm. They hold it in place. I'm a bigger fan of the GN sword. How it just, wrong way. And how it just fits in perfectly. That was the right way, god damn it. How it just fits perfectly into the top, folds over, and secures into place. And then you have your GN shield, which comes with the other components to make your, I forgot what it's called, the big sword that will connect to this. And I'll show you the piece that's in the box in just a second. And yeah, that swings around to shield pretty much everywhere. Don't worry about that. That's not a big problem. That was just me placing my hand on the wrong piece. The GN shield moves around, goes forward, back, and around. These are the frames that the Battlogue series are based off of, so it's pretty much the same thing. If you have a Battlogue, you pretty much have that. So if you want to experience more, or posing wise, just reference that, which I'll do a review on that later. Detail on this is actually pretty good. Articulation, I only had to paint the top of his foot gray and panel lining, and that was pretty much it for that. There are stickers with it. They are the foil pack stickers. Nothing too crazy, just goes behind the clear stickers right there, or this clear solar panels, I guess. They're on the chest as well. The head one is not that great. It's mediocre at best. So I would suggest painting that, but I put the stickers on there because I'm lazy. As far as painting, nothing too crazy. Oh, one more sticker on the back in the core. But that's it for details, really. Articulation, you do have a pretty good range of motion. You have a good kick on it. Can it do the splits? It can do a split. Front, back, good little knee bend. And it does have these cool little ball joint. No, not really ball joints. Just a ball rotator cup. Pretty good movement on this thing. Only thing is, movement wise, the left arm's a little bit limited because of the GN shield holder, but that's a given. So no complaints there. It's pretty solid. Let's move on to what all you get with this and the extra stuff that goes with the sword. Alright, in the box, like I said, these are pretty cool boxes. You can't really see it because it's too close up. You'll have some leftover poly caps, but I think you have like 5 altogether. Like I said, you got your foil stickers. These were not terrible, but they weren't that great either, because of course there's foil stickers. You do get another hand for the left hand, which I didn't even paint that because I'm never going to use that on that model. And then you get this thing that will go in the bottom of the Gundam should you choose not to, if I can get it better, should you choose not to put it on the stand. It just caps off the bottom part, the butt plate. And it's not a big deal. And you get, of course, your instruction manual. Those are bright and colorful, those are pretty cool. But it's just an instruction manual, don't get too excited. And so also in this you'll get the bigger Jian Sword V, is what it's called? No? What is it called? Anyways, yeah, the big sword which you can put together, which I'll put that together for you because I won't be lazy with this one and do the gimmicky part of it. Pretty cool little green color. I think it's the same material as the 00 Quant Command is made out of. Put it side by side and we'll build that sword real quick. So let's move on to that. I'm going to keep this on the stand for this part, and we're going to build the Jian sword. Start by taking this out, and you're going to take apart these gray little things that hold it there, and then you're going to pull out the first sword, and then replace it with that weird looking piece that put in the box. It does have 2 stickers for color separation, which is not that great, but like I said before, go back and just paint it. Don't be lazy like I was, and just put that in just like you did the other sword. And to cap it back, to keep it in place, just put those 2 little gray pieces back on, and that builds that. Flip around your Jian sword. Now, I don't remember exactly how to do this, because in the show, I remember that these come out and act as a secondary weapon. Let's give this a shot if I can remember how to do this. So, take off your extra part from the Jian shield, and your larger pieces will I think your small pieces go on first. Or maybe I'm just fucking stupid. Okay, no, I remember now. Alright, so, how does this go? Oh, okay. There we go. Match the pieces up. Pretty easy. I realized I should have panel lined this, but I didn't, so I gotta go back and do that. So put on 2 pieces that line up perfectly with the shape on the other side, and that will make the big part. And then we put these guys in upside down, I think? No, just like that. Okay, that's right, just like that. 2 little peg holes and a peg on this thing, and my brain doesn't know shapes. And you just slide those in just like that, and there you have the big Jian sword. And it's pretty cool. With this, I think you do have to use the stand to balance it out because it is a little heavy. Yeah, it won't even hold in the hand. But anyways, point is, it's there. It's a heavy sword. You're gonna have that problem. You can tighten up the joint, but I don't think it'll matter. I think it's still gonna be too heavy for it to hold up. And it stops right there. But anyways, there you go. That's the Jian sword. But I'm gonna take that apart because it's too heavy for that Gundam, I feel. Let's wrap this video up and let's do a size comparison, and then that's it. And then we're gonna move on to the Dynamez. So talking about the 00 Quant Command, they pretty much are the same Gundam for the most part, but at the same time they are not. And I just realized the 00 Quant Command has a different weapon system, so I can't do what I was going to do originally, but I just wanted to show you guys in comparison to one another how they stand and how they sit. And I'll never be able to get that thing back in its place where I had it, so oh shit. Alright, size comparison, I think they pretty much stand up to be the same. I think they're the same height. The only difference is the Command is a little bit chunkier than the Quant itself. Just chunkier, the weapon systems are just a little bit different. I realize the swords aren't exactly the same, but they use a lot of the same pieces. So, anyways, they use a lot of the same pieces. They're not the same. I think the Command can only do 1 pose, looks like, but at the same time, I realize it can turn around. The sword is cooler on the Command to me because it's just basic and just looks like a beefy, like old school Nintendo sword. And the weapon systems are a little bit different, but neither here nor there. And that's it for the comparison. I got nothing else to say about that. Alright, And I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video, so there you have it. It's a 00 Quant. It's a pretty cool, cheap build, and I'm just saying it, when I say these things are cheap, these are actually probably some of the best bang for your buck. I'm gonna start a new rating system for the HG, or I know that there's other people out there that have a rating system, and I think it's phenomenal, it's awesome, but I'm gonna start a new system for myself. And just if you watch my videos right now, I'm gonna give this, for an HG, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. And the only reason why I'm not giving it more than that is because of just the stickers. That's it, literally it. Everything else is pretty solid. Like, it's a great looking Gundam, it's a cool looking Gundam, it's quick. I didn't actually stress out about this. I did cut myself on this one, but I'm all healed up now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. We're gonna put this on the stand. We're gonna move on to the Dynamez. I'm gonna do these videos back to back because after the Dynamez video, I'm gonna do one more build, and then we're gonna do a giveaway. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for getting me to over 100 followers, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing. Follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok. I don't have Twitter. I don't mess around with Twitter too much crazy stuff going on, but add me on Facebook as well. It's all the same. New type known as Bobby. Or if you need to reach me personally, hit me up on Facebook. That's it. Let's put this up. Let's move to the Dynamez. Let's move on to cool stuff. And like I said, 2 videos from now I'm going to be doing a giveaway. We'll do an HG this time because I don't have that master grade money. Yes, I do. I'm lying. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna put this up, and the next video is gonna be the Dynamez review. So until then, y'all be good. We'll see you then. So.